Good morning and welcome you with the Skeinz Diaries. And you're with Marie here on, what is it, Thursday, 12th of September. I know it's been a week. I literally just said it's like working in a sheltered workshop. They like to tell me it's bringing joy. Joy and happiness. Look, I'm going to do this just to annoy Heather now. Look, there you go. See? How is everybody today? How is everybody today? Actually, we're actually quite excited. Claire, after 3 long months in the trenches, 3 long months in the trenches. I actually honestly think getting a mortgage was probably easier than this. But finally, after 3 long months, yesterday, Afterpay went live. And I see Dell, if you're there, you were eagle eyed and spotted that, whacked that up on the speakeasy. So there is Afterpay orders have been coming through steadily since last night. And yes, it is live. And even better still, unlike Lay-By, which was only available online, Afterpay is also available through there in the shop, which means that if you're a local or you're visiting and you want to use it, it's easy peasy. You install the app and then you just pay wave it with your phone. And remember, we don't even charge for PayWave. No surcharges here. No. You wave your pay to your little heart's content. So that is now all available and up and running. It is working and we can see that it's working. So we're very happy about that because it just means that for those of you out there who like to use it and manage things, we've got that available now. And we're just sorry it took so long, but that was out of our hands. But it's there now in time for Southland to September, which is great. So there's still plenty of stock rolling around with Southland to September. You're not going to be missing out. You'll be able to order what you need when you need it. And yeah, we're really, really thrilled about that. So this is just such good news. So for all of you that have just rolled in now, Afterpay is now available both in-store and online. If you don't know what Afterpay is, just pop that in your search bar and that will take you to the website and tell you everything that you need to know. But it just makes life a little bit easier for you. You've got another payment option available. To that end, Claire and I also had a meeting with the website people this week. It's really exciting. We're so excited. Things are progressing there really well, tracking along beautifully. So fingers crossed, we may have something live in October. So we're really excited about that. What that does mean, though, and I mentioned this, I think, the other day, if you're somebody who does actually track your purchases and the like in your profile in the current website, you may want to either screenshot or I don't know whether there's a downloadable function in there, but either screenshot or make a record of that because all that information will be disappearing with the new website. We have decided to go with what we call a clean slate approach. So only the most basic information will be transferring over, which will be your customer information in the sense of your name, your email, and basic contact details. And then you will need to, you'll get a temporary password and you'll have to reset up a new password and profile in the new website. And we've done that only because the old website, it's 2009. So we've got a lot of data in there that is basically redundant. So we're just hoping to clean that up as much as possible. But if you are one of those people that does use that history and you like to track things, you may want to either, I think you've got the ability to print out invoices, your packing slips or what have you from the back there. And you just may want to keep a record of that because we will not be bringing that data over. So you've got a bit of time. So get onto that now. But we will give you plenty of time and plenty of warning getting closer to the time so you don't miss out on anything. But we're really excited about how the new website's going to look. It should be much easier to operate and it will be brilliant. So we're super excited about that. Super excited about that. What else do I have to tell you? Right. Oh, we've got new stuff in store. I know, right? New stuff in store. I've just sent out an email about, I've gone and left the pattern out there. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I've just sent out a new email for Southlander September and I just saw that dropped. And in fact, I'll show you that now. I think it will pop up. Oh, yes, I've still got it sitting there. Right. So I've just gone and popped this up. This is a new sweater that's just popped out from the Manos de Uruguay team, but it's really simple, straightforward, drop-shouldered, chunky, bulky, chunky sweater in Intasia, because Intasia's back, baby, whether you like it or not, she is back. Now, I've gone and put this out. I've gone and put some colour suggestions in the newsletter using Southlander bulky if you wish. However, you could forego the Intasia entirely, and this will just give you a simple drop-shouldered crew neck sweater that will be perfect in Southlander bulky or warm yarn, or dare I say it, a DK plus a Whisper Fine, or if you wanted to even go the new Whisper 12 ply, because you could use the Whisper 12 ply and it will give you a drop-shouldered mohair jumper. I know, right? I know. This is what I'm going to get rid of this now. This is what it looks like. Hold on a second. Come on, you know you want to. Let's get the mouse in the right eye. Right. This is on a 6mm. It does actually have a slightly bigger tension, so the tension will give you something more like that, which will be fine. So, yeah, and it's free. I know, free. We like free. Free is good. Free is our friend. So I just threw that in the newsletter because, at the end of the day, basic crew neck sweater, perfect. Perfect. In fact, I should actually put together some mohair colours for that as well. I think that will look fantastic. So that is now available. The link is in the newsletter, so it should be in your inboxes now. We've also got, obviously, Southlander September continuing. So now that we've got the Afterpay, if you've been wanting to engage in bigger projects but you've been holding off, you can now do that. And Claire has just given me these. These are really nice, Claire. Yeah, I know, much, yeah. So Knit Pro have just put out some new cases, because I know heaps of you have already got your needles and bits and pieces, but if you're anything like me, they sit in little bags and they get everywhere. These are the new Knit Pro cases. So that's your interchangeable needle case. So that's your tip case there. And it's got a wee zip at the back if you want to put your cables and bippity, doodads in there. And it's in a lovely suede, and there's also another little pocket here in the front. So there's that one. And then if you've got loads of cables and notions and little quirky bits and pieces like that, there's this guy here, which is just a straight cable case. So you can actually put your cables down this side. It's all labelled. You've got these neat little pockets here that you can pop those little ends and stoppers. And every time I say this to people, they go, "Oh, I didn't know that." On your if you buy your Knit Pro cables, right? It has the cable and it's got those little plastic stoppers. And many people look at those plastic stoppers and go, "I really don't understand why those plastic stoppers are there." Plastic stoppers are there for two reasons. One, if you wish to use Knit Pro cables as straight needles, so you have a cable on one end. If you had two cables, for argument's sake, two 40cm cables, you can put the stoppers on at the end, your tips at the bottom, and literally operate them like straight needles, but with just tips and on a cable with a stopper at the end. So that is use one. Use two is those stoppers. If you take the cables and those stoppers, you now have a stitch holder. And actually, they make brilliant stitch holders, particularly if you're having to hold live stitches around a neck or an armhole. Unlike, you're not having to then go and find waste yarn and thread everything through. You can then actually leave that on the cable with the stoppers on there, and it doesn't stretch those stitches like traditional safety pin type stitch holders do. Most people are like, didn't know that. That's what they're there for. So these little pockets are perfect for keeping those stoppers, those little crankshafts. You can put the crankshafts in there. It's also big enough if you've got a little small needle gauge if you want to pop in there. You can put stitch markers, anything like that at all. But it's just a nice sized little case for everything. And if you need to, you can also just, if you want to take that away, you can slip a couple of interchangeables in there too. And look at that, lovely. And these are a lot. I think. Well, I say that I didn't load them up online. Claire tells me that must be online. She must be, because she wouldn't have handed to them otherwise. Patricia, how's the new moss colour Southlander coming along? I think I think it came and went. I've got and it was a one-off, Patricia. It's not going into range. So it was, certainly a one-off. Barbara's saying much prefer using the cable with stoppers than those silicone tubes. Oh yeah, we've never bothered with the silicone tubes. It's not really an us thing. Yeah, no, haven't bothered. Oh, what else do I have to tell you? I had a nice couple of days in Wellington. You may have seen. And I didn't realise, when your kids say to you, Mum, can you take me to this thing for school? And I felt a bit bad because I'd been so full on and so busy with Can and all the rest of it that I put this in the calendar so I could do this for my son and his friend. And down we went for the student choggum, and I didn't realise it was in Parliament, like right in Parliament. Like they did the entire thing. That photo I put up on the page was inside the old legislative chamber, and it was beautiful and it was lovely. So I had a nice couple of days down there, so that was fun. Pretty much got zero knitting. I think I only did 2 rows, so that was not a lot of fun. However, I have been chugging away on my vest. I did about that much last night. Slow going, I know. It's me. It's going to take a while, but I'm actually ticking along quite nicely with it, and I'm really enjoying working with this Whisper mohair. It's lovely. So it's been fun to get that done. And I see you guys have bought out all the Lisa F mohair cardigan patterns. We will be getting some more of those back, and don't panic about that. But the Salvador sweater might be a great option for you in the meantime if you're looking for a sweater. And other than that, have you got anything on the board, Miss Ford, from your end, other than the cases? Oh, look, you were ordering more by the look of it.
Yeah.
No. Ooh, I do like it when she does that. It's very exciting.
No. Oh, no.
No, sure?
Yeah, I gave you my stuff.
Oh, okay. Right. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Oh! Flight. I know some of you have been asking. Soon. It's on the water.
It should be at the port.
It should be, oh, there we go. It should be at the port. It's coming.
Still on the water,
but at the port. I know. And then that doesn't, because then they've got to take it off the ship and then put it on a truck and then, do all it. And then they've got to do all the custom stuff. But it's coming. It's moving closer. Yes. We're really excited. Hopefully by the end of the month, we'll have some restocks. So not all of it, because of course we put that order in place and then other things went out of stock. But that's okay. Some stuff will be restocked, which is very exciting, because I know loads of you have been waiting for that. Loads of you have been waiting. And for any of my Can people, because I know there's a few of my Can people here, yes, sorry, I have been totally slack. I have actually selected the photo competition winners and I have the prizes here. I just haven't put out the notification yet. It is coming. I promise. I haven't forgotten you. I will get around. It's the round to it. It's on the round to it plan. It will happen. It will happen. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. You have a great long rest of week and weekend, and I will be back here to fill you in on what's new on Monday. Until then, take care. See you later. Bye.